watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is BMORE Lifestyle live from Studio B at Fox Baltimore. All right, so right now we have meteorologist Amy Aaronson here with us, along with our own Terra Reeves and Steve Kramer and Jess of the Kramer and Jess on Mix 106.5. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, we are packed today. Okay, it's all five of us. I like. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let me tell you, the COVID-19 pandemic is causing immeasurable amount of stress on people. So much that some people even thought about quitting their jobs. The survey asks just over 1,000 full and part-time employees about their views on the virus in the workplace. Turns out a quarter of people considered quitting their job, but 80% said their employer was doing an adequate or better job handling the pandemic. Now, does this surprise you, Terra? Especially, does this surprise you that it's that many people who wanted to quit their job? I feel like this is not even a surprise.
No.
What did you think?
Not at all, Lady T, because you look at the average American has about 12 and a half jobs in their lifetime. So first of all, you're going to quit your job maybe just because you want to go a different direction. Yes. And then as you were saying, during the pandemic, not only are people more anxious and uncertain, but the customers are uncertain. You as an employee are uncertain. The boss has added stress because they're trying to think, how am I going to get this income? We're closing down, but we still have rent due. So I think just the added stress, people feel like, I don't have to deal with this, I'll just quit my job. So I'm with you. I feel like it should have honestly been more like 50 or 60% thought about quitting their job.
Okay, well, you sound like a manager there for a second. Amy, what did you think? Did you read this?
I feel like it would be more like a fluctuating number, I guess, because I think initially, Tara's right, I agree with that. A lot of people were just in panic mode. No one even wanted to go to the grocery store, let alone work. But then I think it shifted and people saw other people losing their jobs and were grateful to even have a job. I mean, it's good to have a job during these times, of course. So I think it's kind of been a fluctuating number, and I feel like it's been on the downward trend, hopefully. And people aren't just quitting their jobs and locking themselves in their houses anymore?
Yeah. Okay, Jess and Kramer. Now, if you guys weren't doing what you're doing currently, what job, if you were to quit your job because of the pandemic, what would you be doing?
Well, I was going to say, I was actually out of work for some of the pandemic, so like, unemployment check, and then you'll go back to your job real quick. With my whole take on it.
Really?
Because we have the best jobs in the world, so it's a little more challenging, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I'm not doing this, I'd be in there with you guys, actually. I'd be on the radio show. It'd be Jess, Kramer, T. The T.
Mike's in the studio. Come on in. Seriously.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm with it. Okay. Now we want you guys to tell it. Have you thought about quitting your job during the pandemic? Maybe you already have. Let us know. Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote and tell us, or go on the Fox 45 News app. Under Explore, you can find the spot to vote. At the end of the show, we're gonna see what everybody thinks. All right, next up, GMC unveils the first all-electric Hummer EV scheduled to hit the market in 2022. Folks have already pre-ordered the first year's worth of the trucks. The full-loaded Edition 1 comes with jaw-dropping stats, including 3 motors and the ability to go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. If you do want the first edition, it'll run you about $112,000. Wait, $112,000? That's one of my student loans. Hold on a second. That is one of my student loans. What? 112? All right. Jess, Kramer, are you buying this truck?
I can't have a nice car. That's just not going to go well for me. I'm a really bad driver. You don't want me you don't want me.
I don't think are you a bad driver? Like, do you speed?
No, I am. It's okay. Yeah. It's like a known thing. I'm not even offended.
Oh my God.
I cannot even imagine. Those things are massive.
Yeah, definitely.
In 2020, what is the perception? We can ask the ladies. What is the perception of a man that drives a Hummer in 2020?
Yeah.
He's a player. He's pimping. If I see you in a Hummer, if I see you in a Dodge Charger, if I see you in a Challenge, am I wrong, Amy and Tara? If I see you in any car like a Hummer, Charger, you pimping. You obviously are a player, okay? Am I wrong? Tara, back me up.
No, I completely agree. I will say though, I will try and maybe buy. I wish I could have bought these. They sold out in an hour. All you have to do is put down a down payment. I would not drive because I'm a terrible driver and have been through several vehicles because of wrecks that were, some were my fault, some were not my fault. I'm just not a very good driver. But you talk about the demand.
We're gonna
you
scratch
talk about
that.
the demand for these trucks. You can resell them after you buy them for more money than maybe you could sell it for like $150. You know what I mean?
Or you
so
could
that's
just,
why I would buy
or
it.
you could
not
just
to
buy a
actually drive
house, or you could just buy a house with that $150 grand.
This is true.
Amy, what did you think of the truck?
I agree with them. I'm not a good driver either, so I guess we're all in the same position here. I cannot imagine backing that car out of my driveway. It's massive, let alone affording it. But yeah, that's a lot of pressure to drive a car like
what
that.
What driving school did y'all go to? Like, I feel like, am I the only good driver? I mean, I switched 4 lanes in like under 30 seconds, but still, I mean, I feel like I'm a great driver.
So it was you that I saw, Debbie.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, well, up next, let me tell you, Santa is making virtual visits ahead of Christmas. The website chit-chat-with-santa.com allows families to schedule a call with Santa. It serves as an alternative to face-to-face sit-downs with Santa, which are limited because of the pandemic. Families join in online with Old St. Nick and share their holiday cheer and wishes. The calls are $28 and last 6 to 10. $28? Right. Is that, I could make a collect call to Santa for that amount. I'm not finna pay $28 to chit-chat with Santa. I mean, is Santa now an intuitive guru and he's charging money? I'm confused.
That's what it is. Santa's got that Hummer coming.
Santa's got a Hummer. Santa's making dough. Are you guys interested in this chit-chat? Jess and Kramer, what do you think?
Yes, I am, totally. I would.
Really?
No, okay, no. You know why I love this so much is I feel like with everything going on with the pandemic, so many things are canceled. So I love that this is an opportunity for kids to still get that personal interaction. And if anything, it might be even more intimate because I think he's like reading stories too, right?
Yeah, he is reading stories while he's doing it too.
I'm just jealous of Santa's business model. We're the fools over here, to be honest
Obviously.
with you.
How does Santa have a side hustle before me? And that's my question. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tara, what'd you think? Are you doing this chit chat with Santa?
I love this. Absolutely. I think it's one of those things that you just have to do. Like we talked about yesterday, the Charlie Brown Halloween special that I'm now going to try and watch now that I can't watch it on cable television. I think just seeing Santa is something that you have to do. It's good that he's being safe, social distancing, so hopefully the elves are sanitizing up. I'm sure that they're socially distanced as they're making all the toys, so we can all have a safe and still a happy holiday this Christmas season.
Now, Amy, I don't think Santa is that tech savvy. I think the elves are the ones that are doing it.
A whole team doing it for him. Yeah, I mean, I guess it goes with the times. It's appropriate. $28, yeah, it's a little pricey. You don't probably get your picture with him out of that, I'm guessing.
Right.
But I like the idea of it.
You do like the idea? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're coming. Santa, they're coming your way. I might be on the naughty list because I'm not with it, okay? All right, but thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. Till next time.
Thanks, Lady T.
Thank you.
All right, Tory Lanez back defending himself, and he says he's still friends with Megan Thee Stallion. Still ahead in spilling the tea, what she has to say about him now. And dine in or take out, BMORE Eats and Drinks has another lunch idea for you. We're taking you to Fat Tiger.
This BMORE Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Baltimore Spirits Company.
Hey Baltimore, it's me, Lady T. Welcome to another edition of the BMORE Eats and Drinks segment, brought to you by Baltimore Spirits Company, or BSC as we know them. So we're here in Fells Point to visit one of BSC's favorite vendors. Fat Tiger is located in Broadway Market at Alice, Anna, and Fleet Street. So come on, follow me. Let's see what they're dishing out. Hey Tyler.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Awesome. So tell me about Fat Tiger.
So we're named after the mascot of the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Our owner is Korean American, so it's a point of pride for us and for him. And the tiger's fat, I think, because he spends a lot of time here and he eats a lot of good food.
So Tyler, tell me, what should people order when they come here?
Well, I'd say hands down, our top seller is the Fat Tiger Burger.
Ooh.
So this is a double patty smash burger. So that's 2 3-ounce patties, American cheese, a little bit of Dijonnaise, which is like a Dijon mayo, diced red onion, and a brioche bun. And that comes with fries for $13.
Oh, awesome. Now, what cocktails can you recommend?
The 5-spice Palm Exploding Heart cocktail. If you're a Kill Bill fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. But
and this is a BSC cocktail,
this
right?
is a BSC cocktail,
Okay.
yeah. We're using the Baltimore Volume 2, which is a Szechuan peppercorn Amaro from Baltimore Spirits Co. I'm gonna use a pineapple 5-spice shrub. So that's a pineapple syrup, some Chinese 5-spice, a little bit of rice wine vinegar. I'm gonna add to that passion fruit syrup, a little bit of lime, a spicy pepper tincture for a little bit of heat, and actually some IPA. So that hop character and the effervescence are really gonna play nicely into this cocktail. And what we're gonna do is actually blitz it in this guy here. So this is a classic sort of tiki technique. You can see that texture that it gets from all that whipping and foaming. And using crushed ice helps it to dilute very quickly. All right. I'm gonna strain this over crushed ice here.
Okay.
And that IPA also gives it this wonderful creamy texture. All right, and to that, I'm gonna add a few pineapple fronds. I'm gonna throw some of that 5-spice in there, and then we're gonna torch it for some aroma.
Is our heart gonna explode?
I hope not.
Okay.
Maybe with joy, I don't know.
Thank you, Tyler, for everything. And thank you to Baltimore Spirits Company for showing us Fat Tiger here in the heart of Fells Point. See you next time on BMORE Eats and Drinks. All right, work from home and just staying at home in general can contribute to poor spine health. Best ways that you can get rid of back pain just ahead. And little by little, Nicki Minaj is revealing more about her baby boy, but there's still a lot we don't know. Up next.
This is BMORE Lifestyle.
All right, welcome back. It's Tea Spilling Thursday, so it's time to spill some tea. All right, so let's start off with an update on a story we've been following for a while now. Tory Lanez is back at it again, all right? So he went live on Instagram earlier this week claiming he's innocent in regards to shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. He also said he considers her a friend? What? So anyway, this made Megan furious when she saw this, and she responded via Twitter saying that he's genuinely crazy. I feel like we can already see that for ourselves, though, but thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. Also in tea today, here's a college admission scandal update. So actress Felicity Huffman, she's going to be wrapping up her supervised release sentence in a few days, and she's requesting that a judge return her passport. Now, she's done all other parts of her sentence, including the 250 hours of community service, and the court documents don't say that prosecutors object to her having her passport, so she'll probably get it. But where is she gonna go in the middle of a pandemic right now? But I guess when you got money, you can just go wherever, right? All right, also exciting news, Legally Blonde fans. Guess what? Legally Blonde 3 will officially be hitting theaters in May 2022. I know it sounds far away, but don't forget New Year's is coming up, okay? Now, the initial release date was supposed to be 2020, but it was pushed back even before the pandemic began. MGM Studios revealed that the movie is slated for release in 2022. The announcement came shortly after Reese Witherspoon hosted a 20-year reunion with most of the cast from the original comedy flick. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this movie to come out. And Nicki Minaj. So she gave us a small little tiny glimpse of her newborn son on IG. And she's also celebrating her 1-year anniversary of being married to her hubby, Kenneth Petty. Now, in the picture's caption, she wrote, "Happy anniversary, my love." And her son's foot is seen in the picture. Minaj announced the birth on October 15th, but we don't even know when she had the baby. And we don't even know what the baby's name is. It's believed that she gave birth in the beginning of the month, kind of, sort of. Anyway, Minaj first shared the pregnancy news in July on Instagram, and then everybody lit her up about her baby pregnancy photos. You remember that? Anyway, that's all the tea I have for today. Now go sip on all that tea. And the colors are really starting to pop across Maryland. Meteorologist Amy Aaronson grabbed a look from above. Hey, Amy girl.
Now that we are heading through the peak of fall foliage right here in Maryland, I had the opportunity to help take up our Skyfox drone at Lake Roland Park with chief photographer and my pilot in command, Ben Worsley. If you take a look at some of our footage, we were able to fly above the trees there. You can see those pops of color. See the greens, the yellows, the oranges, and even the reds starting to peek through. So we are looking at those beautiful fall colors, and those should actually continue through the end of the month. So here's a look at our fall foliage forecast. It shows we're highlighted in this dark red. So that means we are in the peak of the fall foliage season right now. So still a chance to enjoy some of those beautiful colors. Now, it's not exactly feeling like fall today. Once those morning clouds and fog dissipate, we enjoy a good amount of sun with highs shooting right into the upper 70s today. Same exact setup tomorrow. We start off with the low clouds and the fog in the morning, sunshine by Friday afternoon with temperatures once again in the very mild mid-70s. Saturday's a transition day as this cold front moves through. That will send us the threat for some scattered showers, but more importantly, it's going to cool us down by the end of the weekend. So for today, it's summer-like. So I've got the ice cream behind this day planner here. We are enjoying a good amount of sun through the afternoon at least, with temperatures warming about 10 to 15 degrees above where they should be. And then temperatures will begin to step back down. So we're back in the mid-70s both Friday and Saturday. Much cooler by the end of the weekend with highs close to 60. A quick look at your full 10-day forecast shows changes on the way. Not only do we have that quick cool down on Sunday, we've got another quick warm up both Monday and Tuesday with highs in the milder low 70s. After that, a quick look ahead at the following weekend shows a chance for rain by next Friday. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by The Joint Chiropractic.
Most Americans do not exercise on a daily basis. In fact, only 25% of Americans get the government-recommended dose of exercise. A pandemic only compounds that issue of spine health, and it becomes more of a concern because the body was made to move. Joining us to talk about spine health in the time of COVID is Stephen Knopf. What can we do if we have back pain that we're already suffering from?
A couple of at-home remedies. You don't want to take Tylenol. You can try heat pads, ice packs. We talked about movement, but maybe you can step it up and have a stretching routine, 5 to 10 minutes in your morning, and then again in the evening time. Those are really easy, inexpensive ways to just try to address this at home. But again, if it persists, you might need to talk to somebody about it.
And Stephen, taking all of that into account, can you give us a few tips on how to improve posture while avoiding causing back strain?
Absolutely. The first and biggest one is to not work from your couch or your bed if you're at an at-home work environment. We already spend enough time sitting on our couch or in bed. We don't need to add another 7, 8, or 9 hours for our workday in that position. It just puts us in terrible posture. It can lead to aches, pains, and stiffness. Number two, if you don't have a desk at home, use a kitchen counter or maybe a dining table. That way you're able to set your monitor up to help your posture. Your head should be back over your shoulders should be down away from your ears, your feet flat on the ground with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Our teachers, our grandmas, they were really our first chiropractors and always telling us to sit up straight. And it really goes a long way to reduce the stress that you put on your neck, your upper and your lower back. Number three is just to move throughout the day. Some of us just lose track of time or we don't have habits built in. So get out for a morning or an evening walk with your spouse or significant other. Set a timer on your phone just to remind yourself to get up and move around a little bit throughout your day. Those can all be really very helpful. If you have pain or symptoms that last longer than 3 to 5 days, it might be worth just talking to a chiropractor about so that you just get comfort that it's not maybe something worse in the long run for you.
And lastly, where can viewers go for more information, Stephen?
For more information about our business, chiropractic, or to find any of our clinic locations, you can go to www.thejoint.com.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Next, the pandemic is certainly a stressful time, but has it been so stressful that you debated quitting your job? Let us know. Our results just ahead. All right, the COVID-19 pandemic causing an immeasurable amount of stress on people, so much that some people even thought about quitting their jobs. The survey asked just about 1,000 full and part-time employees about their views on the virus in the workplace. Turns out a quarter of people considered quitting their job, but 80% said their employer was doing an adequate job of handling the pandemic. All right, well, we wanted you to tell it. Have you thought about quitting your job during the pandemic? Maybe you already have. Well, here are the results. Ooh, it's a two-way tie. All right. So 30% said they already did quit their job. I'm telling you, these are hard times during this pandemic, so I completely understand. All right, you guys, we've got a great show lined up for tomorrow. There's something else being transmitted person to person, and it's emotions. Emotional contagion is a phenomenon where one person's emotions are shared, resulting in the triggering of similar emotions in other people. Tomorrow morning on Fox 45, we'll take a look at if you can really catch someone else's feelings and what you can do about it.
Find out how to have your business featured on BMORE Lifestyle. Email us at bmorelifestyletv@foxbaltimore.com.
All right, Baltimore, thank you for inviting us into your home. Remember to love one another and hug somebody today, okay? Show some love to somebody today. I'll see you tomorrow.